And I'm speaking to that because that is the truth. So I'm not holding space for it any longer.
And you forget too that you're talking to women who are mothers.
Facts. I am definitely a mom.
Me
100%.
too.
We're
You know
mom.
where you can go where your kids are not right there when you decided to accept a TikTok to talk about some serious shit. Now, don't get me wrong,
Oh
having kids is
no!
they're active. They do their thing. But come on, let's
Come on,
and
y'all.
we're mothers, we're moms. We're not people that don't have children and don't entertain kids. I'm a hairstylist. I do kids hair every day. I have a kid myself. Get out of here. We did that. That's the part. That's the part.
And you cannot, and
Listen,
I'm speaking to Pat, because I know you're in here with your little goons. Pat, you cannot say that you hold space for a safe space for Black women, all while diminishing and denigrating their character. You
Pat,
cannot say
if
you
you're
hold
here, show
space.
your face. No, no, no. I want him to stop it with the backup accounts.
They all
Y'all
coming here and
really
back
this?
up
If y'all are
accounts.
really this broke, if y'all are really this bold, show your damn faces. Y'all really bold. Show your faces here. With real Black women who are really about their shit. Now, really show your faces, please. All you bad actors. I'm talking about all of you who had no problem boldly with your whole face, showing your whole face to drag this woman throughout the mud, to weaponize violence, because this was violence against this Black woman. Show up. I hate this childish shit. It's probably why y'all hanging around with kids. Show your face. Show up. Because
Childish.
y'all had no problem being bold yesterday on Nuggets Live. Be bold now. Be brave.
I'm not even interested in entertaining their ass. Not
I'm
at
not
Me
all.
neither.
entertaining them. No, that's not what I mean by entertaining. I mean, if you're going to show up here, show up in your main account. Don't hide in your damn backup accounts.
I
That's
hear
what I
that.
mean.
Show your face. I don't go on. I don't have any accounts that I can't. I show who I am. I
Right.
go right in your live and I'll sit
Yep.
there with my whole face in the live.
I am who I say I am. That's what it's
Exactly.
giving.
Right.
I don't. I'm not
That's
under
what
the
it's
guise of
giving.
anyone. I
I'm
don't.
coming through with my
That's
whole
just too much
chest.
work.
That's what it's giving.
Mm-hmm. When a
Period,
Black
sis.
woman says that
That's it.
something was violent toward her, it is violence, is not up for fucking debate. That's why I blocked her.
That's right. That part.
Exactly.
I know. Well, me and you done got into words well, but I didn't block you because sometimes we say things we argue. I don't block people from disagreeing me. I block people from being disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Anybody who's speaking up saying, I don't think Pat is here. Why? I think Pat is all in his live.
Oh, trust me. Because this is what they did yesterday, right? They came in, hopped in, and the next thing you know, they started their own life and had people snooping in, going back and forth. You know what I mean? Instigating. Did they not do that? We saw it for ourselves. They do this every single time just to kind of, conjure up this drama and keep it going and going and going until they're bored. But I'm not letting them do that at Ray's expense. I am going to protect her peace. The water was supposed to be wet. Some of y'all didn't understand the assignment when I said the water is wet. Y'all made it hella dry yesterday. So I'm going to need y'all to recover and redeem
Thank you, Coco,
yourselves.
for doing what you did just now because I
Yeah.
would have never held space for her because I knew the tactics that she would use.
Mm-hmm.
But she's
Um,
exposed. Exposed.
Now you know me. You know what I mean,
Exposed.
Ray? Now you know me and how I act, how I
And
run things.
look, I'm here for it, sis. Know
Mm-hmm.
that. That's why I'm here today. As soon as I saw you on live, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, because I felt so sorry for you at that point because you would
Oh,
asking
girl.
you to comment
Uh-uh.
was just like more violence to me. Throw another Black woman under the bus so I don't have
Right.
to speak to
Don't use
anything.
my name.
Yes,
Record
make
that
beauty speak.
if y'all in here recording, because I know that's what y'all do. I heard that yesterday. I picked up on the cues. I'm not stupid. I was in there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking up on all things now because I need to know how to operate.
Mm-hmm.
So if you
The
record
fact,
it now, I hope you heard that. I hope you heard
Yeah.
all of that,
Mm-hmm.
and go ahead and repeat it exactly verbatim because we know you're in here. Thank you. I just wanted to give that 2-second interlude.
yeah, but I just want to speak to this because Beauty, I appreciate you, but I did not want you to get involved, and I did not like
Mm-hmm.
that Breezy told you to speak. Beauty, do you have anything to add to this? How does she have anything to add to this when she doesn't know what the fuck is going on?
Exactly.
You're
Right.
putting
Because
her
I
Exactly.
in
said,
the middle. You're literally putting another woman, another black woman, in the
In
midst
the
of
middle of y'all
violence.
shit. In the
And
middle
I
of y'all
literally
shit.
reached out to I reached out to Beauty because I was like, this is unfair to her. And I said she doesn't even know what's going on. And I didn't think it
mm-hmm.
was fair to throw her in the middle of this.
That didn't make it
You
doesn't make
shouldn't
any
have
At
sense
asked
all.
this
to
other
me.
black woman to be dog. I was like, these people about to dog walk her.
Yeah, that's not registering with
That
me.
was
I
the
don't None of
problem.
that makes no
She
damn
asked Beauty to
sense.
speak, but she did not allow me to speak. And that was purposely
Right.
done. That was purposely done, and nobody can convince me otherwise. That was a setup.
Mm-hmm.
I was ambushed in that live on purpose. It was meant for me to be denigrated the way I was. She stepped back and she watched. So did Nuggets. Everybody else could speak but me. And every time I tried to speak, she interjected. And when I finally got in the box, you know what she did? Okay, guys, I'm leaving. I got to go pick up my children. Didn't want to even stay in the box.
Yep.
The second go round, I
Right.
got to go pick up my kids. That was all strategy. You guys are, you don't know her. You're lost if you don't
Had
understand how
no
she
idea what
operates.
the fuck was going on. None. This shit was crazy. I'm just a witness, girl. You don't have to, girl, my story
You
ain't
witnessed
nothing
it.
compared to what was going on. I'm a witness and I'm telling y'all right now, do not entertain their ass. They are fucked up people. They are not good people. They are for themselves.
Mm.
That's facts.
Trust me. And I'm gonna tell y'all in real talk, like I'm an empath, so trust me, I discern people. I know who people are. I understand how people operate. I've learned over time. I've studied this shit. I have a degree in this shit. These people are narcissists. They are for themselves. That is the reason I literally I was there for it. So I know.
Mm-hmm.
Do not. So you don't have to, girl, what I experience and whatever may come of this after the fact, I can handle it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I appreciate you saying something about it, but girl, this is about you. Your feelings were hurt, you
Mm-hmm.
were betrayed. You have been a long time friend of theirs. I just met they ass. Don't you ain't
I
got to
just like
even
to
say
hold
nothing
space
about
for black
that.
women. I like
Girl,
to hold
that
space. I
shit was
want you to
harmful.
acknowledge.
It was disrespectful. And I'm using my platform whenever I'm out here and I hear some bullshit, I'm not cool with that shit. So
Right.
immediately had to hop on here and let you know, man, I got you.
Thank
Got
you.
you. Look, I'm still 10 toes. We are still 10 toes.
10 toes. We meant what we said when we were in that live,
Right.
when we were
Oh,
talking about that.
I meant
don't make
that
me
We
shit.
cry,
meant
y'all.
what the fuck we said.
Yeah, that wasn't for
It
play
was not
play.
for show. We don't do
Yeah.
that. Real women
We
don't do that
don't.
shit
Look, I want you to be present too, right? Because I want you to see that look who's here.
right
Because you
now
have been you have been fighting alone, right? You've been feeling like you've been fighting alone. And so I
by
want you to be present
yourself.
for this right now. And I want you to see who's here. There could be a whole mob against us. Look at where we're at. So you be present for this. And I want you to sit. I want you to have to see the silver lining in this moment.
Yes, ma'am.
That in the midst of it, you got people still standing 10 motherfucking toes for
Toes
Ray.
down.
No matter
Toes
what.
down.
We know what real represents. And listen, this is a reflection on me and a reflection on
Yes.
beauty. So this is why, listen, protect Black women no matter what. It is supposed to be uncomfortable because
Period.
the amount of aggression that we have always been met with is harsh. So it's supposed to be uncomfortable. You don't back down. You don't get to back down when you declare that you are going to protect Black women. This
Period.
is what it looks like.
This is what it feels like to be protected.
Yes.
How about that?
Yeah, I love
That's what it
that.
feels like.
10 motherfucking toes. 10 toes. I know I curse a lot. I'm sorry. But 10 toes is what it looks like and what this should feel like. It no matter what, when you're protecting a Black woman, you are going to, you know, experience that heat. You know, you
Oh
are
yeah.
there is going to be there is going to be some pain in that too. You know what I mean? It is going to be extremely uncomfortable because we're
Yes,
treated
ma'am.
as the lowest the low in this country. Okay. And so it feels like a lot of stones are constantly being thrown at Black women, no matter what, day, night, 24/7, 365 days out of the year. That's how it
Period.
looks like. And so when you are protecting Black women, when you declare that you're protecting Black women, this is what you're up against, and you need to be tough.
Yes.
And if you
Put
ain't
the
tough,
whole body, or the whole
right?
armor on.
Yes,
The entire.
yes, yes. And if you are not ready for it, quit gaslighting women. Quit taking up space of Black women. Quit
Please
taking up our spaces, because we
sit
need to
back and
make room
listen.
for people. We need to make room for people who are beyond ready to protect us.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
United we stand, divided we fall, and that wasn't just
Mm-hmm.
meant for whoever decided to write that as a saying.
Right.
That's real. That's real.
I'm here for you.
Absolutely.
And listen, I see the feminine power and the, you know what I mean, that balance that you have with femininity and masculinity. I see that balance in you. I'm gonna protect every piece of it.
All of it, girl.
I'm gonna protect every piece.
Uh, I don't know.
Girl,
I'm just, because I spent a lot of time protecting Black women, and
Of course. Of course. But this
mm-hmm.
is why the reason we can speak to this and the reason we can speak life to you is because we do the same thing.
Yeah.
We do the same thing. So we know how heavy the burden is. We
Mm-hmm.
understand that it can, the amount of energy it takes to protect us and then to not be protected by the same people you are protecting. It's harmful because
That.
it's been done to us forever.
right.
Yes.
Forever. We take on, when they say that we take on, the sins of our forefathers, they meant that.
Yes.
The
Mm-hmm.
things that have happened to us forever continue to happen. So when it comes to this, we have to protect our own, and this is what it feels like to have somebody protect you. We've been protected
Mm-hmm.
by other Black women, so we know the meaning of actually doing the same.
Right.
That's
Aggressively.
what this. So take that in, girl. We here
Mm-hmm.
for you. All of us, the people in the
Yes.
comments. It's not just us in the boxes.
Right.
I hope you seeing the love. I don't want to forget about y'all down there either. So she's
Mm-hmm.
look, they down here.
You
We
deserve
here.
it. Yes. You deserve to be protected. You deserve to feel protected. There's here when you really truly love Black women, you should be upset when they're exhausted. You should never even want them to have to go through that. Those moments of pure
Ever.
exhaustion because you fight in this battle alone. You should never even want them to feel that way if you truly love Black women. You truly value Black women.
Yes. I'm
I'm gonna
just
give you.
like,
I'm gonna
I'm
give
so
you a
sorry.
commercial break for the commenters. Y'all too.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all too. The ones that
Yes.
are in here supporting her and supporting and support. We see y'all too.
We see
Feel
repeat
love.
gang.
Feel the love. Feel the love in the room, please. Feel it.
Repeat gang
That's
with the
what we're
real
here to do.
ones. But just mention, like, You keep it real. Don't just be yes women or yes men in
Please
here. Keep it real.
keep it 100.
100%. That means I
Always.
do not want you going back, and I don't want you straddling the fence.
I'm grateful.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just grateful.
I hope you feel seen and heard
Mhm.
because you
Yeah,
were.
so now right. And so I want to turn this into just healing for Ray. Because
Yes,
Ray does
ma'am.
healing for everybody else. So why aren't we hosting a healing for Ray? So if you guys are coming into the box, come into the box and pour love into her. Speak some life into her. If you got
Please
over 1,000, please come in this box and
show her
pour
some love.
into this Black woman. Humanize her.
Please.
Because
And
they
if you
spent
don't have a
weeks
thousand
trying to
followers,
dehumanize.
I'm sorry.
Hmm.
If you don't
Oh,
have
go
a
ahead.
thousand followers, send her some gifts, tap your screen, do all of that. Show her some love.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
guys.
Pour into
Thank you.
her.
Thank you so
Here
much.
we go.
I'm not used to it, so it's making me very emotional.
It's
I'm not
all
used
good,
to it.
sis.
I'm used to the one fighting the fight, So
You
it's just
know,
You
it's
know,
different.
all good, sis.
I'm failing you then. I'm failing you. And so
Yes,
I'm going to, correct myself and make sure that, you know, I'm consistent with this.
for sure. Same.
I am.
Absolutely.
So you deserve it all. Like I said before, you deserve it for simply being. You shouldn't have to put in,
Work.
an exhausting amount of work and effort just to receive what you already deserve.
Absolutely.
Um, guys,
Right, I'm so sorry for what happened. If there's ever any time that I can stand, please let me know.
thank you.
You're crying. You are beautiful.
I'm sorry. Just
Don't apologize,
Don't
girl. This
apologize.
is a
No,
part
no,
of the
no.
healing process. Let them. You can
Yes.
cry here. You are okay. You are safe.
Release.
You are safe.
Release.
You are safe here.
Release. Get your incense in this moment too, so you can, so the incense can continue to help you release. That's what I do when I get my incense. I release with my incense when I'm crying as well. You know what I mean? I allow, the right spirits to come into the room, you know, as well. You do what you got to do in this moment, right? But you don't need to apologize for that.
Mm-mm.
You
Mm-mm.
apologize for being human? Come on now.
Exactly.
We all cry.
We
Every
do.
thank
one of
you,
us.
sis.
Or we
Right.
all should cry
We should.
we should.
Yes.
Don't die.
I'm a whole I'm a whole ass crybaby. When y'all don't see me on this
Oh,
app, I promise you I'm a whole ass crybaby. Okay? I cry when I have a
Hell
good
yeah.
day.
I just
I've
was.
Same.
I've
I just. I just was so in shock that happened, and I had to sleep on it.
Yeah.
I didn't want
You
to
were
be
very
reactive.
articulate. Yep.
I don't think anybody expects to be betrayed by someone they've really
At
went to
all.
war with, like, for ever.
Rebecca, it is not about nuggets right now. It's about Ray. If you're not coming in,
Right?
if you
Like, could
come
y'all
into this
stop?
room to talk about anybody else but Ray, I'm blocking. All right,
Just
sorry.
love on her.
Honestly, if this
Just
Mm-hmm.
love
didn't
on her.
make you cry, I would think you were not human because that's such a deep, dark betrayal. And you really were, and always do, go hard for everybody. And who was here for you?
That
These
part.
women, right?
Yeah.
They came in. They showed up, and
Hmm.
I appreciate them. They really showed me something. And I have been manifesting authentic Black women who will hold space for Black women no matter what. And I
Mm-hmm.
and I
Absolutely.
manifest I manifest that people who are not real be removed out of my life, but they will be revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
There
And
you
so
that's
go.
not
crazy.
only do I see it, but they're being revealed to others. because that was terrible what happened, and I couldn't believe it. I could not believe what was happening to me. And to say, when you talk to your friend and you say, "Hey, I just felt like you left me out to dry," and they say that's not how I deal with things, that's double talking, all while asking me to go into other people's space and protect you.
Hmm.
That don't add up for me.
Yesterday feels very fake today to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I appreciate you all in this live. Thank you, Beauty. Thank you, Coco. You guys came up here and you showed out. And I have a newfound respect for you women. And I'm rocking. If you rolling, I'm rocking.
And
Because I'm
vice versa.
loyal.
Absolutely.
The
I'm a
energy is being
loyal
returned.
friend.
I'm going to send you my number in your DMs,
Yeah.
so that we can stay
Mhm.
connected, because I don't want, I mean, all conversations don't have to be on TikTok.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
So we can definitely,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm loyal to my friends. The people that I see that
Right.
are real people, I look. So we're going to exchange numbers, and I think we should. I'm going to send you my number. Let
Yeah.
me say that.
Yes.
And
We
then
will exchange numbers.
we can go from there for sure. And anytime you online, we can connect. We can talk about positive things we're doing, encouraging the
Yes.
people to do more. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're here to do.
I love this.
We have platforms for a reason. We have built up, followings for a reason. When we enter other people's lives, which I know that's not what you're doing right now, but when I enter other people's lives, it's positive conversation, it's healing, it's sharing, it's building us from the ground up so that we can make sure we're prepared.
You were wary of me. You know what I mean? I understand that. You have every right to feel wary of me because you never got to see me in action. You know what I mean?
Oh
You
yeah.
rarely see me go live. You know what I mean? You rarely see me. So it's understandable. You know what I mean, that you felt wary of me at first, but I am happy that I had this opportunity to show you who I am in the midst
Yes.
of
Coco's no
uncomfortableness, in
Oh
joke,
the midst
no,
of
y'all.
no.
heat. I'm so glad because now I'm like, okay, now Ray is going to see me because I don't have to keep telling her who I am. Now she got to see it. So, like, I'm happy.
Y'all showed up.
Yes.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. And you already
It,
have
it,
my deets. You know, you
oh
already
yeah.
know. You already got my deets.
Yes. I feel so relieved because I was really hurt. And I was really I feel so relieved because I was really hurt about it. And I'm not a person that comes on a live and say I'm hurt. I
Of
don't do
course.
that.
Mhm.
Like I just don't. I'll suck it up. I'll go and I'll handle it in prayer or manifesting. But I just felt like me doing what is normal for me to protect others and hold space for Black people, because that's my mission and that's my goal, has left me being dogpiled on while I've been
Yep.
completely silent about it. And what I recognized, once I recognized that it was no other choice, that I had to address it, I addressed it. And I just was so upset because I had to address it. I had to have this conversation. And I did not want to
Hmm.
have this conversation because I'm like, am I upholding violence? You know what I mean? And so there's
Yeah.
that duality that I
Yeah.
struggle with. And then I realized that I am allowed to hold space for my pain, and I'm allowed to have people also protect me. I didn't go in it
Yeah.
thinking that way, obviously, because I didn't think anybody was going to come in and protect me, to be quite honest. However, when I felt that I was being protected, then I was comfortable. Please block that person who's coming in talking about Breezy's live because I mean Nuggets live. I don't care. And so Nuggets is
Wow.
doing what Nuggets have done since the beginning, which is protect her black girlfriend, all while committing extreme violences against black women.
Why did they have to get on live? Didn't we just tell them? We were just talking about this, how we instruct, we the guy that was on the live or whatever, and we were like, we gave him instructions on what he should do to protect black women because he said he had
Yes.
failed horribly and all of this stuff, but he went ahead and got on and she was there, went ahead and got on the other live and was trying to do some other shit. And we
Yeah.
was like, this is the exact opposite of what she was in agreement. Everybody was like, yep, they bogus, blah, 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 blah. And came in here and did the exact same thing. And literally did the exact same thing.
The whole thing doesn't make any sense. The whole thing. How soon after I got off Beauty Boutique, how soon after that did Pat get on? The whole thing doesn't make any sense, but I don't
It
because I
literally happened like in a sequence. And the reason why I know is because the conversation switched so fast. And I literally was on mute. I had to go back and watch it because people were commenting and DMing me, and she and Ray DM me, and I'm like, what? I was like, what the fuck? Like, she's explaining what's happening because I'm sitting here in the live and I'm not even looking at my phone, so I don't even see her DMs until this morning. Like, the whole thing was just like, it literally went on from like 45 minutes in like some seconds.
22 seconds to be exact.
that's very sus because they know that I've been on your lives. They know that I've been on Ray's lives. They know that I would stick up for her. They know that I would say something. So not only did they not even, have me there or anybody there, they knew Coco wasn't on there. But then on top of that, they
They
wouldn't
used
let
my
Ray speak
ass.
either.
They
They
used
used
my
you,
ass
girl.
because I didn't know.
Right.
That's what
The
they
whole
did.
thing is crazy because,
The whole
okay,
entire thing.
the backstory from what I know, because I wasn't there. I got off because my kids were going crazy. It's hard for me to be on TikTok or do anything on TikTok because, my kids and stuff. But when I had got on and stuff, and we were talking, I saw people coming into the comments talking about how Pat was on live and repeatedly coming into the comments saying, they're talking about Breezy, they're talking about you, Breezy, they're dragging you,
Yep.
Breezy, they're dragging you, Nuggets, they're saying this about you, Nuggets. So I'm confused as to why after repeatedly all day this man is on a live and like somebody said in the comments laughing about that death threat, laughing at that video. Why in the world you would let this man after all day he's had a live talking about you, talking about your friend Ray, talking about your girlfriend, why you would let him on your live? I'm flabbergasted. I never thought today I would
Yep.
wake up and I would hear this or this would even be possible. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea how that happened. No idea. Let
Literally.
alone the fact that it happened right after I got off, right? Which Coco got on just
Literally.
a couple seconds before me. So why couldn't you have me or Coco there? Because you know that we're not gonna let that crap fly. They
Right.
knew that if we
That's
were up there, we
crazy.
would not let that fly.
Because
It
I
was
would
That's
have kept it. I
crazy.
would have
I'm
got
telling
They could have
you.
everybody
I
invited
didn't
me
even
back.
know.
together. I
Literally
would have
had
got
no idea
everyone
who they
out
were
there
talking
together.
about. If that shit was fucking crazy. I was just talking. She was just on the live earlier that day. Everything was cool. Like we was shit. Man,
They know,
that
like I said, they know who they can really try, and it's not people who are in this live right now. Because we would have all gathered them collectively.
You're not a nobody, Creole. They just don't
Yeah.
respect. They don't want to. You have a strong voice and you keep on counteracting them, and they don't like that.
Yeah, Creole, you are somebody.
Yes, Creole.
Yes, you
Listen,
are.
remember when I said that no one defines me, I define myself? That applies to you guys too. Ladies,
Yes.
gentlemen, non-binary. This
yep.
applies to you too. You get to define you, possess that personal power in you, and you learn how to define you and nobody else. You create who you are. Okay? Right. The
That's
fact that
it.
they are so desperate for validation, they're the ones that are nobodies because they have no personal power. They haven't defined who they are, which is why they hang in these cliques and these mobs and etc. And anyone
I'm
who is
In it.
who oh
And
go
they
ahead,
use black
sorry.
women. They use, and
Mhm.
I recognize this. They use black women because we are dispensable. We are the only people on this app that if you dog walk us, half of the time no one will come to our defense. And they know this.
Yep.
Mhm.
They know this.
Yep.
And I'm and listen, Nuggets means nothing to me. She's a white racist. And she upholds white supremacy every chance she can get. And she has connected herself to Breezy, and they uphold it together. And and Breezy is a strategy to say she's white. She's you don't hold her responsible. You don't hold space for her. She's not a safe space. That is a strategy that they use, that they work together on. So she
yeah.
won't be accountable, and then Breezy doesn't be accountable. Nobody's accountable while they're causing violence to everyone at this point. Every black woman that comes in contact with them, and the only one that's been safeguarded thus far is Breezy. And I'm done with it all.
Wow.
And that's why I have. If you're not looking at this bigger picture, Breezy gets on and disparages Nuggets. Nuggets puts her head down like this while she's talking about her, like she's holding
I
some
did
type of
notice
space
that.
for it.
Yeah, I
I did
peeped
notice
game
that
on that.
yesterday.
And Breezy gets to dog walk her girlfriend in front of all of us. It looks like they're disconnected, but they are totally combined.
Wow.
It is an
Wow.
operation set up perfectly. It is the white woman, she's already trashed, so she's never held accountable. And a black woman who is been manipulated by a white woman. But really, the manipulator is Breezy. Breezy Breezy controls every second of every live. Nugget being on
Yep.
live right now, it is. I asked him, "Are you guys in a denigration kinks?" Because it's just weird. Breezy Nuggets being on a live right now is because she was commanded to go on a live right now, not because she wanted to.
Hmm.
So was Breezy the one? Because I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I obviously they were trying to attack you, and obviously they weren't
Yep.
trying to
Mhm.
let anybody that could back you up or even you have a voice to protect yourself. Even though that day she said, quote unquote, that it was a safe space for black
I didn't
women.
know.
That
I didn't know they wouldn't let you up.
Listen, guys, that whole conversation changed. It is no this is not a safe space for black women. This is only a safe space for my friends that happen to be black. That's exactly what they
right.
said yesterday. So before, when y'all was in the live, this is a safe space for black women. We're holding space for black women. We're holding space for black women. When they came in and they came with black women, they changed that whole narrative and said, this is a safe space. This is a space for my friends who happen to be black.
Mhm.
I don't know if
Listen,
That's
anybody
it.
I'm
recognized that.
okay with this though. I'm okay
I
with this
didn't
though
even. I
because
didn't
I
even.
I don't want to be. I do not want to
I
be a
did not.
palatable black woman. I am no one's palatable Negro. So I'm all here
Mm-hmm.
for it as well. And I would never want a white person to use me as a preference to tokenize.
Or shield.
So I'm all here for it. I'm not your palatable Negro, so I'm okay.
Exactly, Miss Jones. Miss Van, you was there
If
for
they
it.
recorded it, literally, I said the reason why they that Nuggets host the space, and because I was like earlier we were talking about positive things, we were doing all of these other things.
Hmm.
She said,
Mm-hmm.
this was a positive space for black women, but she also said that this was just a space for women. I was like, oh, okay.
That
You can
narrative
hear
changed
it.
so
I
many
said
times,
that.
so I wasn't
This
sure what the hell
this
was
is
going
I
on.
it's
literally
only a
said
space
that.
for women who she deemed palatable. It's only a space for women who Nuggets deems palatable. That's what she's saying. We're gonna leave it as that.
All of these,
That's the reality of
I'm a
it. We are just
palatable
not
Negro until I'm
palatable.
not. That's what she.
That
Right.
shit is fucking crazy. I was like, this shit is nuts. These people are psycho. Yeah.
They are, because I remember, I don't know if I said it, but I wanted to say
I'm
it. But I
crazy.
think Coco said a variation of it. Like, if you are anti black, you are shooting yourself in the foot. You cannot be a feminist if you are anti black.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You are shooting yourself in the foot. But I am sorry, Ray. I'm so sorry. I
Yeah.
wish I was there. I wish I
Yeah.
had got back on. And I wish I had been able to know what
Stop
was
it. Stop
going
it.
on so I could say something. I'm so sorry that you went through that.
It's
Yeah.
okay,
I'm
love.
sorry
I
And
know
too.
I hit up
to
Coco. I
hear
know
you
she wasn't
cry,
available.
to
That
hear
was
you cry and to hear
that
you
was painful.
upset today is heartbreaking and is gut wrenching. Hearing everything that's going on and hearing how upset you are and everything that's happened. And I'm extremely, extremely sorry. I wish I was up there and I could have said something. I could have defended you. I could have known what was going on.
Yep. I wish I had known beforehand. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I don't have psychic abilities,
Right,
but
the
I wish
only
I
person,
had.
yeah, that was very purposeful.
It
And
I
he,
really
was
do. I really do
because I
because
had
I didn't
announced.
know that this was
It had
wow.
to be because I had
it had
announced
to
too that
be.
I was going to go take a nap. I announced it on that live, so that's why I'm like I'm mad. Like
Why?
I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable, but I'm mad that uh,
they uphold Tuesday white supremacy. That's what I'm coming to the conclusion of. And black women aren't safe. Don't align yourself with them because I know what I'm telling you. I know for a fact. And now I put it all together. I took time last night and I said, let me just sleep on this. And I put it all together. It's all a show. Nobody's held accountable at the end of the day. Nugget can't be held accountable because in her heart, and she's inherently racist and she's not a safe space. So whatever happens in her space, it should be expected. And that's the tone that is set there. So
Oh,
me
wow.
being in a space, basically, I should be saying it should be expected because she's not safe for black women in the first place. I'm recognizing this, and Breezy is taming her because she's the demon. All while saying, go ham nuggets. Here's what I want you to do. Because I can't say this as a black woman, but you can say this as a white woman because white women are forgiven a lot more quicker than black women. Let's just put that out there.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
people tend to have short term memory when it comes to white women.
That
They
part.
really do. They really do.
So I'm thinking everybody that came in alive, I have all these people waiting outside for me, but I was crying and getting so emotional. And I thank you. I appreciate you guys holding space for me. I am so Nicole, you missed it all, but I love you, girl. I'm so I'm so overwhelmed and taken aback that honest like somebody held space for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciated that. And I'm glad that I actually talked about it and got it out and not run from the situation like I normally do and just let people talk.
Yes, ma'am.
So I appreciate you, Rosemary, Beauty, and Coco. And y'all got me. Y'all rocking, I'm rolling.
Yes, ma'am.
And
We got you.
vice versa. Got you. I'm returning the same energy. Listen, I'm the type of person
Absolutely.
who I give you the energy that you deserve. If that means that if whatever energy that you're giving me is going to come right back to you, and I'm going to maintain my peace while doing it too. That's the type of person I am.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
you're getting the energy that you deserve right now from me, Ray,
Thank you.
and
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
going to be consistent. Okay.
Thank you
So
so much.
make sure you hold me to that. Hold
I'm
me
gonna
to
Absolutely.
hold
that.
you to that and make sure you hold me to that. But I can promise you,
Yes.
honey, you already know
Yes.
how I get down in this
Oh
space.
yes. Yes. Yes.
So you
Yes.
ain't never gonna be dog walked in my space. Never in a million
Same
years.
here. I'm not holding
Same.
space for toxic
Same,
people.
sis.
I said it. I say this a
It's
lot.
not
I said it
happening.
yet. I said it
At
last
all.
live too. Like I do not give toxic people concessions. They don't deserve it. And
They don't.
I encourage you guys to stop doing the same thing, especially for
Mm-hmm.
Black women. Stop
Exactly.
giving these toxic ass people concessions. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And that's all Black women, Black women. I hope y'all
Yes.
know we're saying for all Black women.
All Black
If you
women.
in this live and
All
you're
of
a
us.
Black woman, we're holding space for you and we're going to protect you to all ends, to no ends.
That's what we
Mm-hmm.
do.
Period. But if you uphold white supremacy as a Black woman, you have to be called out and pulled in. If you continue to do those same tactics, then we have to let you fall by the wayside because you will bring us down. We are only as strong as the weakest link. And I'm acknowledging that. And that's why that's why I said I don't want a friendship. I want to be left alone
Yes, ma'am.
because I know what
This
I'm
is
dealing with. I identify the spirit and I know what it is. And I'm done with that.
yes. This live is for all the Harriet Tubmans.
All of
All of
us.
us.
The
I love you
Sojourners.
True.
guys.
All of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I love you guys, and I've got to go. I love you guys. Thank you
Love you
so
too.
much,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
enjoy
Love
the
you
rest of your
too.
night.
Will
And
do.
Beauty, DM me your number, and Rosemary, DM me your number because I got everybody else's number, mostly everybody's number in this live.
Coco, why
Okay,
can't I
cool. I'm
see
gonna send it
you?
to you.
I don't
Coco.
know, but you can listen. Y'all can DM me too. My
I think I
number. We'll
followed you
talk.
already.